Lazy Man Prepper here. Today I'm going to talk to you about version 2.5 of my Kullcraven designed hammock system. You can see the first video. I'll put a note right here and click on that and you can see the original version I did. Let me swing the camera around and I'll show you what I did. So to start with, I used a 9x12 hammock, cut about 1.5 feet off the end of it like I did with the other one, so it's 9 by 10.5. Folded it in half, accordioned the ends, and tied it up. The differences I've made to this one are in the suspension system and the ridge line. What I did, it's buried inside here. You can see the ridge line right here. I tied it off to the 750 cord I used on the end. I ran it into right here, and on this end I tied it off, ran it in. It's tied here to this one to make a loop and comes back to this 3-hole plastic adjuster that came with the snug pack hammock. So with this system I can adjust the tension on the ridge line. I also had some netting fabric left over and I used duct tape and made a hanging pouch with 2 pockets. I used hot glue to separate the pockets. And I can hang my cell phone or flashlight or my glasses inside of this bag. Inside, I used a double wide layer of reflex. You can see the line right here. This layer here is a solid piece, and I glued it with hot glue going from here and here and here and here. And what that does is allows it to bend and stretch. If I was to run a straight bead of glue all the way along it, that might have a tendency to pull free. But what that does is gives me a pretty wide area. Basically the entire interior of the hammock has reflex on the bottom of it. So at the end, this line comes into a hoop just like right here, and it tightens around the tarp fabric. I then tied a knot to make a loop on the end, and I attached an S-hook. This started as an S-hook and I bent this tight so it won't come off of this cord. So this S-hook stays with the hammock at all times. Or for the hanging part of it, I use 750 cord. So this goes around the tree, and here it comes out. It's quite a long length in case I want to hang it longer or have bigger trees. And I tied a prusik knot on that 750 cord using 750 cord. So this is adjustable. It's pretty tight. Let's see if I can move it. Nope. Not with one hand anyway. So what I'd have to do to loosen that is take the hammock off and loosen this prusik knot just a little bit. That should be enough. Yep. And then it slides wherever I want. And then I hook my loop back on and pull it tight. So there it's back on, and it's a little loose right now. So let me try this with holding the camera. We slide that up further. I want it really right up to here. My beams are only about 10 feet across, so that's why I have it so tight. If you have a tree system, obviously you'd be further apart. Then you just give it a good pull, and there it's hung. I did the same thing on the other end. So basically, this whole system is about as simple as you can make it. 750 cord, loop, S-hook, prusik knot on my tie strap, wrapped around the tree. On the front of the hammock, just like with the other version, I stuck Velcro. And what I did here is I put the rough Velcro on the bottom portion, because what I realized is if it's on the top and I have a hat on, it snags on that the rough version. It won't snag on the soft version. So I ran the Velcro all the way the length of it horizontally, and about every foot I ran the fuzzy sections vertically. So what this allows me to do is pull this flap over from the inside, and then I can, no matter where it is, no matter what tension I want on it, I can attach the horizontal to the vertical, and it keeps the flap closed. So there you have it, version 2.5 of the Kullcraven designed PeaPod Hammock system. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click like and post a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Now would be a good time to click subscribe if you haven't already. That's the best way to get my latest videos. Check out my channel too. I have a lot more videos there. This is Lazy Man Prepper, out. Boom. How easy was that? Are all about getting back or surviving different situations. There's Cody's, and there's mine. Lazy Man Prepper, out.